So for the past week, I've been brainstorming a new warm-up routine for my Hot Pilates classes. If you've taken class with me at the gym, you know how my warm-ups focus heavily on longer holds, breath connection, and relaxing your face. This sequence specifically is built for the heat. I'm so excited to use this sequence in the coming weeks, and I'm so excited you're here to experience it firsthand. And today in our workout, we are prop heavy. 3 sets of props. First, you'll have a band. Find a resistance that works best for you. Then you'll have a yoga block. You can also grab a bigger book, just something to give you more height. And finally, you'll have a set of light dumbbells. You can also grab canned food or a water bottle. Grab your props, set your band to the left-hand side of your mat. Block and dumbbells to the right-hand side. Let's meet standing in the center of our space, feet underneath your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Send your arms out to a T. Deep breath out. Find fists, bend your elbows, sway from side to side. Feeling this nice twist. At this point, as you rock from left to right, can you keep your eyes looking forward? You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and inhale, left hand to your ribs. Right arm reaches over to the opposite side, lateral bend. And exhale, switch it out. Right hand to your ribs, left arm reaches over. One more time on each side. Hand to your ribs, grow nice and long in your right side. And switch it out. And go ahead and stand to the right side of your mat. Bring the heels of your hands to meet your hips. Warming up in your glutes, press your hips forward with your hands. Breathe in, puff up in your chest, look up. Breathe out, hold your back bend. Can you draw your elbows closer in together? Inhale, go ahead and look forward. Reach your arms up high. Exhale, bend in your knees. Go ahead and meet in a ragdoll fold. Keeping a bend to your knees, sway from side to side. Feel more space in your low back as you move. And I always like to keep a bend to my knees in my first fold, just to warm up in my legs. And can you fight gravity? Plug your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe open your mouth and close your mouth. Now take a deep breath in. Bring it back to the center. High five your hands to the ground. Step back. High plank pose. Top of a push-up. Option to rock your shoulders in back of your wrists. As you're pressing the ground away from you, ground down in the insides of your hands. So index finger and thumbs. Find more of a plug. Keeping your back flat, starting to feel the heat rise. Keep breathing into your pose. We are building core strength and bone density. Option to lower onto your knees for more support at any time. Make sure your low back feels safe. You can always keep a soft bend to your elbows. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill up in your ribs and belly. Deep breath out. Pull in at your belly, ribs, and chest. Beautiful job. Now go ahead and lower onto your knees. Sit your hips back to meet your heels. Extended child's pose. Lift one shoulder and the other. Eyes follow. Deep breath in. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. So we're finding tabletop pose. Shorter stance. Back still stays flat. Knees are underneath your hips. Curl onto your toes. Hover your knees. Bear pose. Same rules right here. Ground down in your index finger and thumbs. Eyes are looking in front of your fingers. Deep breath in through your nose, filling up. And take an even longer exhale. Beautiful job. One more count. Breathing in, filling up. And breathe out. Look towards your feet. Walk your hands to meet your feet. Now grab your band, place it to your calves. Band lands right underneath your knees. Walk your feet underneath your hips. Give it a nice little tuck. Breathe in, find a narrow squat chair pose. Lift and lower your toes. Lift and lower your heels. Keeping your back flat, take a deep breath in through your nose. Now look forward. Now as you breathe out, step your right foot forward, left leg follows. Maybe start to find fists with your hands, feeling a nice stretch after your plank. A deep breath out, right foot steps forward, left foot follows. Maybe squat closer to the ground. One more walk forward, right foot leads, left leg follows. Beautiful job. Now go ahead and grab your block. Place it between your hands. Keep your neck long. Hands are pressing into your prop. Deep breath out. Right foot walks back, left leg follows. Can you squat your hips closer to the ground? Pause right here. Make sure you can see your toes underneath your knees. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right foot to the back, left leg follows. Maybe squat your hips closer to the ground. One more count. Deep breath out. Right foot steps back, left leg follows. Excellent job. Now adding on to it, we're going to go ahead and walk forward. Right foot leads. This time right hand passes the block to the back. And the left foot follows. Hand brings the block back to first position. Two more walks. Right foot starts. Hand follows. Left hand meets your foot. Block comes back to first position. One more count. Exhale. Right arm and leg do the work, and left hand follows. From here, go ahead and set your block down in front of your right foot. Walk your feet back into a tabletop pose. Keeping your back flat without moving your block, imagine you're sliding your right fingers closer to the top edge of your mat. See what this does for your big back muscles. Soft bend is welcome to your elbows. Curl onto your toes. Exhale, hover your knees. Send your knees out and in. Nice and controlled to 3. Last 2. And 1. Beautiful job. Lower onto your knees. Sit back. Cone onto your fingers. One more round. Hands touch down. Curling onto your toes. Exhale. Hover your knees. As best as you can, keep both shoulders in one line. Chest faces the ground. Send your knees out and in to 3. Same tempo, out and in to 2. Last 1. Beautiful work. Sit towards your heels again. Now this time around, we're playing with lifting our left arm. Punch your left hand into a fist. Option to always walk your hands a little wider than shoulder width distance, if that feels better for your wrists. From here, exhale, row your left elbow towards your hip. Pause right here. Notice if you are starting to twist open to the left-hand side. Can you keep your chest still facing the ground? One more row. And tap down. Now, option right here to curl onto your toes, lifting your knees just by a few inches. Can you row your left elbow towards your hip and touch down? Lower back down. Last count, maybe lift your knees. Always an option to touch them back down to the mat. Find a row, and then punch back down. Lower onto your knees. From here, go ahead and step both of your feet to meet your block. Grab your block in your hands and lift up into a chair squat. Set your block in both of your hands, lift up, and face the center of our space. Find a narrow squat, chair pose again. This time, we exhale, lift our left foot, right foot follows. Can you squat lower and lift up? Again, pause right here. Make sure you can see your toes. underneath your knees. Left foot walks, right foot follows. Squat down and up. As you lift up, keep a soft bend to your knees. Is your back still flat? Walk with your left foot, right foot follows. Squat and up. Let's do one more just for fun. Left foot starts, right foot follows. Squat, make sure you can still see your toes. Lift up. Now set your block down. Send your arms to the front. Ball your hands into fists. Reverse it. Right foot starts, left foot follows. Squat, lift back up. Right foot starts, left foot follows. Maybe squat closer to the ground and lift up. Maybe you find some circles with your wrists right here to stretch out your wrists and forearms. Last one. Right foot starts, left leg follows, squat and lift. Beautiful job. Go ahead and remove your band from your calves. Set it off to the right side of your space. Now grab both of your dumbbells, big step out. Point your toes out. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Bend at your knees. And track your knees over your toes. Now as you exhale, keep your palms facing the front. Straighten out your legs. Arms reach up into star pose. 2 more counts. Find your squat. Back stays flat. Keep your shoulders over your hips. And exhale, lift up. 1 more count. Maybe start to lift and spread your toes. Squat close to the earth and lift all the way back up. Beautiful job. Now meet me squatting towards the earth. From here, lift your right arm, lift your right heel, and lower. Lift and lower. See what this does for your right leg and hip. 1 more count. Make sure your fingers are not deadlocked against your dumbbell, and lower. Beautiful job. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and straighten out our legs. Send our arms up high. Pivot your toes to face the right-hand side of your space. We find our lunge. From here, bend your elbows in towards your spine. Exhale. It's like you're serving a platter. Send your elbows back in. Bring it all the way out as you exhale and inhale. Feel this strong asymmetry of your legs. Inner thighs keep drawing in towards each other. 1 more count, out and in. Now pause right here. Lift and lower your right toes a few times. For 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Tap your right toes down. Face the center. Sweep your arms up overhead and send your hands to your hips. Pivot to your right-hand side. Find a bend to your elbows. Serve the platter. Bring it all the way back in. Inhale. Face the center. Circle your arms up. Hands come in line with your hips. Pivot to face the right-hand side and serve your platter. Beautiful job. 2 more full rounds, alternating between your squat and lunge. Legs are strong. Spine is long. At this point, maybe you start to release the grip of your fingers against your props. Just make sure your palms are doing the work. Fingers are not deadlocked against your weights. Beautiful job, my friends. On top of your next inhale, go ahead and bend your left knee. Set your dumbbells down to the ground and find a side lunge stretch. So you're welcome to keep your hands on the dumbbells for support. Maybe even grab a block. Lift and lower your right toes a few times. Deep breath in through your nose and out of your mouth. Beautiful job. Go ahead and walk your hands to the center. Keep a bend to your knees as you lift up. Step your left foot to meet your right. Let's go ahead and grab our band and place it to our calves again. Bring your band underneath your knees. You'll step your feet underneath your hips. We meet back in our narrow squat chair pose. And keeping your back flat, prepping to find your waddle forward. Maybe this time bring your hands to your ribs to keep your breath honest. Deep breath in, maybe squat closer to the ground. Make sure you can see your toes. Deep breath out. Feel your ribs draw in. Step your left foot forward, right leg follows. Maybe squat closer to the ground. Again, left foot starts, right leg follows. One more waddle. Left foot starts, right leg follows. Maybe squat closer to the ground. Now hinge at your hips, grab your block, press it in front of your chest, arms are out long. Let's walk all the way back. Left foot starts, right leg follows. Feel this nice resistance of the band at your legs. Think of it as sitting your hips down and back each time. And we all meet at the back edge of our space. And we walk forward again. This time, left arm and leg lead the charge. Pass the block to the back. Left foot walks forward. Right foot follows. And back to first position. Left side starts. Right leg follows. Maybe squatting closer to the ground each time. Keep your breath steady and strong. Final count. We meet on the opposite end of our space. Set your block down in front of your left foot. Asymmetrical tabletop. This time left hand on your block. Soft bend to your elbows is welcome. Without moving your block, can you send your left fingers closer to the front? Deep breath in through your nose. Now deep breath out. Hover your knees. Pulse your knees out and in. The only thing that moves is your legs. Same tempo out and in. Low belly is strong. Legs are on fire. Last count out and in. Beautiful. Lower onto your knees. Find your lifted child's pose on your fingers. And rock forward for one more rep. Curling onto your toes. Feel your big back muscles fire up. Keep your chest level to the ground. Send your knees out and in. Out and in. Can you keep your chest facing the ground? No twisting. Last one. Knees go out and in. Beautiful job. Sitting down and back, finding your nice release. Let's go ahead and prep for action with our right arm. Left hand back on your block. This time, punch your right hand into a fist. As you exhale, row your elbow towards your hip and pause right here. See what this does? Can you keep your shoulders level? Touch back down. One more count. Exhale. See the impact that lifting your right arm has, and touch down. Beautiful work. Maybe start to find a soft bend to both of your elbows. Now, option right here to curl onto your toes and lift your knees. If this is a lot for your shoulders and wrists, you can always lower onto your knees. Go ahead, find a row, and gently punch back down. One more count. Find a row. Ooh, good old shake, and touch back down. Lower onto your knees. Step your feet in back of your block. Grab your block. Standing up, we find a narrow squat chair pose again. Make sure your back is flat. Come to face the center of your mat. As you squat your hips closer to the ground, make sure you can see your toes. Exhale. Right foot steps out. Left leg follows. Maybe squat and lift. Keep pressing both of your hands against your block. Can you bring more weight into the heels of your feet, firing up in your glutes? Soft bend is welcome to your elbows. Once you've made it to the opposite end of your mat, set your block down. Time to stretch it out with our hands and wrists. Pause right here. You can lift and lower your toes a few times. And feel this nice release to your forearms. Now this time around, spread your fingers. Hands high five in the center. Left foot walks out, right leg follows. Maybe squat closer to the earth, fingers fall. Slow and steady. Play around with range of motion. Feeling this nice resistance with the band against your legs. We'll do one more just for fun. Step out with your left foot, right leg follows. Beautiful job. Now go ahead and remove your band from your calves. Set it to the outside of your weights. Grab your dumbbells. We meet in the center, finding a strong horse squat. Toes point out, knees bent. Palms face the front. Hold here for a beat. Shimmy your hips. Lift and lower your toes and heels. Soft bend is welcome to your elbows. Now bring it all the way back to the center. As you exhale, straighten out your legs. Send your arms up. Star pose. Inhale, squat closer to the ground. And exhale, circle your arms up, legs straight. One more count, finding your squat closer to the earth, less weight in your toes, and lift up. Beautiful job. The next time you find your horse squat, go ahead and lift your left heel, lift your left arm. Make sure it doesn't lift above your shoulder, tap down. Lift and lower. Isolating the movement to just our left side. So strong right here. Now take one more. Beautiful job. Bend your elbows. Dumbbells hover above your shoulders. Pivot to face the left side of your space, finding a lunge. So arms start off by reaching straight up. Now bend your elbows close to your ribs. Pause. Make sure you can see your left toes underneath your knees. Serve the platter as you exhale. Inhale, bring it in. If at any time your dumbbells feel heavy and your shoulders start to shrug, feel free to just set your dumbbells down. Can you lessen the weight from your fingers against your dumbbells? Let your palms do the work, so no deadlocking with your fingers. Exhale out, back in. Now face the center, finding your squat again. Circle your arms up. Bring your elbows close to your wrists. Find your lunge. Serve the platter. Out and in. Movement is so nice and controlled right here. You are halfway there. Serving your platter. Keeping your back straight. Then opening back up. Finding symmetry. Arms circle up. One more count. Pivot to your left hand side. Keep your neck long. Face the center in your squat. Arms reach up. Then send your hands to your hips with control. From here, let's go ahead and bend our right knee. Set your dumbbells down in front of your foot. Hands can rest on the ground, maybe weights or a block. Lift and lower your left toes. Feel this nice side lunge stretch. Holding your side lunge, step your left foot to meet your right. Take a seat. Bring both of your dumbbells into your hands and lay down. I start off again by gently cupping the bottom of my dumbbells. I take a deep breath in through my nose. Recline tabletop. Imprint your low back down to the ground. As you exhale, curl and lift up. Knit your ribs in. Pulse up and down for 3, 2, 1. Touch back down right here. Relax. Make sure your low back stays imprinted the whole time. Now exhale. Send your arms up towards your feet. As you hold this pulse with your arms, feel free to circle out your toes. It's one of my favorite things to do in reclined core. Beautiful job. Keep your face soft. Inhale, touch all the way back down. Hands touch back down. 2 more crunches. Exhale, finding your lift. Plug your shoulders away from your ears. Pulses up and down. Feel free to keep a soft bend to your elbows. Here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Lower all the way back down as you prep for your final crunch. Again, your dumbbells are always optional. Feel free to set them down at this point if need be. Look towards your knees. Exhale, lift up. Find your pulse. You're here for 4. Last 3. Final 2. And 1. Now from here, can you extend your legs long any amount? What's important is our low back stays grounded down. Pulses up and down with your legs and feet. You can always keep a soft bend to your knees. For 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Bend your knees. Set your dumbbells down. Go ahead and press them closer to your shoulders. Extend your left arm long. Roll over onto your belly. We face the opposite end. We meet belly down, legs are long. Grab your band and slide it to the top edge of your mat. Bring your dumbbells to either side of your mat. Breathe in. Hover your head and chest. Press your hip bones down to your mat. As you exhale, lift your toes. Zip your belly button in and up, like it's traveling all the way up to the top of your head. Can you swim your legs up and down? Can you hover your hands away from the earth? Go ahead and bring your band to your forearms, adding some resistance. Take a deep breath in. Reach your hands and feet forwards and back. Get long. Deep breath out. Make an X shape with your lips. So draw your forearms closer to your dumbbells. Inhale brings you all the way in, nice and controlled. And exhale, expand. Beautiful job. No momentum right here. 2 more counts. Exhale out and inhale back in. Last count. Exhale out and inhale back in. Beautiful job. Remove your band from your forearms. Press up and meet me standing. Walk onto your feet. Step your feet underneath your hips. Deep breath in. Lace your fingers, grow tall. Deep breath out. Step your right foot in back of your left. Take a rainbow movement. Feel it in your side body. Keep a bend to your left knee. Deep breath in. Switch it out. Left foot in back of your right. Maybe eyes follow your fingers. Bring it all the way back to the center. Hug your right knee into your chest. Hold right here. Maybe you start to reach your right arm long. Eyes follow. Low belly is strong. Keep a soft bend to your left knee. Look towards the center. Switch it out. Hug your left knee into your chest. You can start to reach your left arm long. Circling out your left foot, deep breath in, grow tall. Deep breath out, face the front. Well done, my friends. You are all set for the rest of your day. If you have any feedback or questions, feel free to drop a comment below. Thank you all so much for sweating with me. I will see you all in the next video.